Well, hello everybody. Hi, it's Salimah here. Just getting ready to start our practice and I'm making some final adjustments here. This is the plant. The plant's name is Harry. I'm Salimah and broadcasting from home today. And you know, you can take the woman out of YogaVision, but you can't take the YogaVision out of the woman. So here we are. It is a regular Monday night, just about 7 o'clock. I got all my stuff with me. I hope you have a couple minutes to grab what you need. Good idea to have a bottle of water. You're going to hear my timer go off a little bit from now and then as I time all the exercises. And then always good to have something with you, something to sit on, something where you can feel comfortable and relaxed as you sit. All right, so I'm just going to adjust the camera one more time and we're going to get ready to rumble. Thank you so much, Nori, if you're there. I feel you. And Scott, if you're there, I feel you. Tanisha, if you're there. Debbie, if you're there. I feel you guys. I know you're out there. And a special hello to a new friend of Kundalini Yoga, Alex, if you're listening. All right, here we go. All right. Taking a moment now to sit up tall and straight, relaxing here into your space, your meditative space. However way you come to the mat is the perfect way for you to be. So keeping your hands on your knees, palms are facing downwards if you'd like to ground energy, feeling a little bit like things have been up in the air, so you can bring your hands down onto your knees. Or if you prefer, you can bring your palms up and bring the first finger and thumb to touch. This is if you want to generate energy, if you were feeling the need to bring in some more energy. And then finally, one palm on top of the other with the thumb tips touching. We're going to take a few moments now to breathe, to settle in, to begin our practice together. Closing your eyes gently. And as you sit now, relax into your posture. Lean against your spine so you're feeling yourself leaning against the power of your spine. Take a few breaths here and then lean a little bit from side to side. Lean to the right and a little bit to the left, a little bit forward and back so that you can really settle in here. If you're a thinking kind of person, bring your gaze towards your heart space, the center of your chest. If you are a feeling kind of person, you feel all of your emotions first, then turn your eyes and look up towards the top of your head. Use this focal point to redirect your energy, to give yourself a different way of connecting with your true self. I'm going to keep all the breath work very gentle today. In and out through the nose, settling in, relaxing. And again, lean up against your spine. Take a deep inhale, bring the shoulders all the way up, close to the ears, and exhale, roll the shoulders back and down. Inhale, come all the way up, and then roll the shoulders back and down. And then one more time, inhale, bring the shoulders up, and this time roll the shoulders forward so that you can really settle in. Noticing here if you're holding any tension around the neck and the shoulders. Now with your eyes closed, we start to turn our gaze inward. And as you do this, first of all, scan your body mentally from the top of your head all the way down to the tip of your toes. So if you're holding, you're feeling any tension in the neck, now's the time to drop your shoulders away from your ears. Separate your teeth, relax your jaw. Relax your abdomen. Relax your inner thighs. And relax your feet. You may feel an automatic now relaxation response in the body. And do that a couple of times. Make sure that you've got all the awareness turned inward. Close your eyes and bring the focus of your awareness to the area just around your nostrils. Feeling the breath coming in, the in-breath and the out-breath. Noticing if your breath is running warm or cool, fast or slow. Noticing now. And feel the gentle brush of your breath against the back of your throat. This allows a little bit more of a calming effect. It sends a signal inwardly that everything is well. As you inhale now, feel that you're pulling up energy from all four directions. Inhaling from the north, south, east, and west. And exhale in four directions. Send a loving, peaceful, healing energy with your inhale. Breathe it all in, our collective consciousness now. And exhale, be part of the solution. Inhaling all four directions, our collective humanity. And exhaling, making a connection virtually with everybody who's also out in the world. 7 billion of us on this planet. And every single one of us, we show up to be loved. We show up to love. So do your little small piece here and inhale. And exhale that recognition. Let's begin by tuning in now. Press your palms together at the center of your chest. Close your eyes, focus in between the eyebrows and slightly above. We begin by tuning in. Om Namo, Gurudev Namo. I bow to the teacher within. I call in my highest consciousness. First sound, please repeat. Om Namo, Gurudev Namo. Let's begin. We chant 3 times together. Inhale deeply. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Good enemy, Jugad, good enemy, Sat, good enemy, Siddhi Gurudev enemy. Good enemy, Jugad, good enemy, Sat, good enemy, Siddhi Gurudev enemy. Good enemy, Jugad, good enemy, Sat, good enemy, Siddhi Gurudev enemy. Guru, Guru, Wahe Guru, Guru Ramdas, Guru. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. I bow to the teacher within. I call in my highest consciousness. Ad Gurename, Jugad Gurename, Sat Gurename, Siddhi Gurudev Ename. The mantra for protection. And then calling on the healing energies of Guru Ramdas. Let's begin. Bringing your hands onto your knees. Inhaling as you circle all the way forward and exhaling as you circle all the way to the back. I'm leaving the sound just silence here today, and if you have Kundalini Yoga music or music that you prefer to listen to in the background, please go ahead. I want to make sure that this sound is accessible for everyone, and so Well, I'm leaving the sound out today. Inhaling as you circle all the way forward and exhaling as you circle to the back. Sufi grinds, really good for digestive organs, really good for allowing the energy to spiral around the spinal column. Today we're going to be working on the spine itself. The Kriya today is called Basic Spinal Energy Series. So moving all the way around, bringing your chest towards your knees, and then leaning your spine back to the wall behind you. Inhaling as you circle forward, exhaling as you circle back, and come back to that eye gaze. If you're a thinking kind of person, turning your eyes to your heart space. Or if you are a feeling kind of person, turning your gaze and turning it upwards. Last few seconds in this direction, and then we're going to change it up. Inhale very deeply, come all the way up to center, hold still. And then through the nose, exhale. Going in the opposite direction now, all the way around. Leaning your chest forward, to the left, to the right, and then all the way to the back. Welcoming all of you who are joining in online, and those of you who are new to the practice and maybe stumbled upon this live broadcast. Thank you so much for tuning in. It's a pleasure and an honor to be with you. I've been teaching Kundalini Yoga now for just about 15 years. Feels like many, many lifetimes. And through this practice, I've met so many amazing people. I've sheltered myself through my own personal journey, ups and downs and in-betweens and all around. And this practice is something I've always come back to. I'm glad you found it today. And I'm glad you found it for wherever and however you are in your life. A few more seconds. Beautiful. Inhale very deeply, come all the way up to center, hold here. Through the nose, exhale. Bring the bottoms of your feet together. We're carrying on with our warm-up exercises. Bring the bottoms of your feet together. Grab onto the top of your toes. Lift your knees up and down. Spine is straight. Shoulders are relaxed. And then coming back to your closed eyes, tune into the rhythm of your breath. Cindy, if you're watching, Lucy, if you're watching, thank you so much for being there. I feel you. Good. And relax. Take a deep inhale. Bring the knees all the way up. And now bounce again a few more times. So allowing a little bit of stop motion and then going back and noticing here if you have a little bit more on off for now. Good. Inhale deeply. Raise the chest and exhale. Extend the legs all the way out in front. Toes are pointing upwards. And from here, inhale, bring the arms all the way up, bowing forward. Reach for your toes, your shins, or your knees. Sweep the energy all the way up and above. Let it go. Make this a practice of surrender, anticipation and surrender. So pulling energy towards you and then surrendering it, letting it go. Inhaling, pulling energy forward, and then sweeping it up, surrender, let it go. Brush the air against the back of your throat so that you have a deeper breath. Good, last two. And last one, inhale very deeply, bring the arms all the way up. Take a deep breath here, breath of joy. Inhale deeply, squeeze your hands into fists and exhale, let it go through the nose. Inhale deeply, squeeze your hands into fists, inhale. And let it go, exhale. And one more time, take a deep inhale. Exhale, let it go. And release. From here, bring your hands back down to your legs. You can reach forward and reach all the way to the toes if you can reach them. Otherwise, rest your hands on your shins or on your knees. Wherever you feel comfortable, your shoulders need to be relaxed here and the back of your knees against the floor. Inhale, lift the chest, and as you exhale, lower your chest down to the ground. This is a pumping motion, inhaling as you come up, exhaling as you go down. So the full chest comes forward. We're not just dropping the neck, but moving the chest up and down. Inhaling and exhaling. You can go at your own pace. Maybe it's a little faster than mine. Maybe it's a little slower than mine. That's totally fine. Good, last two. And last one, hold here. Reach forward now a little bit more. See if you can stretch out the back of your legs just a little bit more. Holding here, taking 3 breaths. Inhale. Exhale, drop down a little bit lower. A smidge lower is perfect. Inhale. Exhale, can you lower? And then one more time. Inhale. And exhale, good. Relax your hands all the way back. Roll your shoulders, and now start to roll your shoulders out. Let everything go. Relax into this posture. If you're working at home today, this is a good way to release, and you can do this anytime during the day. Don't wait for your yoga class. You can incorporate a lot of what we're doing today into your normal day-to-day. Switch up the movement now. Notice if this gives you a little more relief, changes it up a little bit. Good. Inhale deeply. All right, come back to a cross-legged position. A few different types of warm-ups today. Bringing your hands close to the elbows, close to the sides of your body. And from here, touch your first finger, your index finger together, and then release, and then touch your thumb and your middle finger together. I'm going to do this really fast. So close your eyes now and toggle back and forth. Go from your thumb to your first finger. We're rebalancing the neurons in the brain. This is a really impactful thing to do, very simple, very straightforward. You may notice that you've got a pattern, maybe it's a little bit more difficult. And here we're helping to sort out some of the stress that we've all been through in the last little while. Trying to sort out what's going on and really allowing our brains to be more open, flexible, malleable to whatever the times ahead are bringing. Moving from side to side. I'm going to stay quiet now. You just move your fingers. All is well. If you mess up, don't worry. Nobody's watching. Go from side to side. So index ring, index ring, index ring. Okay, surprisingly challenging. Simple, but not always easy. Good. Last few seconds. You got this. Even if it doesn't feel like it. Good, and relax. Take a deep inhale here. Open your hands. And exhale. Good, keep your hands in place. Relax everything, shake it out. And then come back, and here we're turning the wrists side to side. So same idea, working with both hemispheres of the brain. So reprogramming a little bit, allowing a little bit more openness in how we approach what's happening. Good, almost there. Today we're using yoga almost like a therapy, not almost, but actually like a therapy, to help with very simple movements that have profound effects. You may start to notice, oh yeah, what was I thinking before I sat down here, and now I don't really remember. Good, keep going, last few. 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, open. And exhale. Awesome. There we go. Let's move into some more movements now to get the heart rate going. So from here, we're moving onto your hands, onto your knees, and rolling back onto your toes. So for those of you familiar, we're setting up here for frog pose. Bring your fingertips down in front of your knees, And then use your fingers as a bridge and your toes. So your heels, the back of your heels are touching and your knees are pointing outwards. You can see why this is called frog pose, because you actually look like a frog. We're going to take 26 like this. Ready? Let's begin. Inhale, come all the way up, straighten the legs. Keep just the toes on the ground, and exhale, come on down. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now if you want to go faster, you certainly can. And if you need to slow it down, you certainly can. You can also bring blocks underneath your hands to make this a little easier. I think I'm at 16. Three, 24, and 25. Last one, 26. Good, awesome. Let it all go down. Stay here for a moment, and then make your way back into a seated position. Close your eyes, catch your breath. Let's begin our Kriya now, crossing your legs in the opposite direction so that you have comfortable seated position. And for this exercise, these are these exercises I'll be leading you in them, and then also hanging back a little bit so that I can focus and concentrate on who you are out there rather than having a practice myself. This is the one of the powers of a Kundalini Yoga practice, is that really the attention from the teacher is to the student. We're bending time and space because we are all knowing that we're out there together and we can still sense each other. Bring your hands to the front of your shins. Inhale, press the spine forward. Exhale, roll all the way to the back. Inhale, come forward. Exhale, roll back. We're beginning the Kriya for basic energy, spinal energy series. And this Kriya I've been teaching for a long time. It's one of my favorites. And what I love about it is that it's very simple, straightforward, and at the same time has very powerful and lasting results. And so for those of you who are teachers out there, the instructions are to do each particular exercise for a set number of times. And given that we're online and that there is time constraints, I'm going to choose to time each of the movements. Good. You go at your own pace now. Notice if your body wants to go a little faster or a little slower. Maybe you found your rhythm with your breath. Just keep your eyes closed and keep going. Last few rounds. Inhale very deeply. Lift your chest. Lift your chin. Close your eyes. And exhale. Close your eyes now. Let it be. Let the energy move. Good. Let's move on to the next exercise. We're moving into rock pose, and so rock pose is on the knees and on the heels. We're going to take the same movement, but do this up a little higher now. And you'll notice a different sensation along the pathway of your spine. So putting your hands on your thighs, very relaxed here. Close your eyes, inhale as you come forward. Exhale as you roll all the way to the back. Inhaling, come forward, exhaling, rolling back. And so in these exercises where we're working on the spine, we're flexing the spine, we're working all 26 of the spine, from the lumbar spine all the way up to the cervical spine, the top of the neck. And that gives the spine an opportunity to readjust itself. I'm sure there's a technical term, but this is how I think about it. That over the course of the day, or from how we walk and how we sit, things get a little off alignment. And when we have these kind of rhythmic movements, we start to put everything back in place. So if you're starting to hear something pop in the back of your spine, or you're noticing a little adjustment in how your body's feeling, totally normal, and I hope it's giving you some relief. Inhaling forward and exhaling all the way to the back. In the yogic system, we're also considering the 8 chakras. So from the base of your spine all the way up through the top of your head, there's a series of rainbow colored energy centers called chakras. And these chakras are also needing our time and attention. They are examples or manifestations of our thoughts, our feelings, our emotions, our predispositions. And each one will now get a little nourishment and a little tuning as we go through this next few exercises. Inhale, come all the way up to center, hold steady here. Close your eyes. And now see, sense, feel, or imagine these energy centers. Imagine the color red at the base of your spine. Your connection to the earth. Your connection to your tribe, to all of humanity. Take that energy up a little bit higher to the area around your sexual organs. The color is orange. The element of water, your connection to your sexuality, your creativity, your prosperity, intimate relationships. And then take your awareness and place it just around the area of your navel center. The color is yellow, and the element is fire. How you project yourself, the energy that comes across from you, the power in your belly. Take that awareness down, bring it to the center of your chest. And think of your heart space, not just your physical heart, but the space of your love and compassion for yourself and all others. Imagine the color green. And imagine the element of air, the lightness of air, and the depth of the color green. Bring the focus of your awareness now to the area around your throat, the color blue, so that you can love, you can speak with love and compassion. And then take that energy up a little higher into your third eye, the center of your forehead. Your connection to your intuition. And then the space above your head, your crown, the color purple. Here, your connection to the divine. And then the 8th chakra, imagine the energy around you, 9 feet in all directions. Feel that space full of white light, protective light, healing and transforming light, releasing light. a light that keeps you safe and grounded and protected. Swing your legs around now. Come back into cross-legged. Bring your hands onto your shoulders. Inhale as you twist left. Exhale as you twist right. We're here for a little shorter period of time now. Inhale left, exhale right. Last two. And last one. Sitting up tall and straight. Fingers are still in front. Hold for a moment here. Squeeze root lock. Squeeze anus, sex organs, navel center. Squeeze. And release. Release the lock. Release your hands down. Close your eyes. Stay here for a moment. Now for bear grip, bring your right hand up in front of your heart space, and then with your fingers of your left hand, grab on here. Inhale, lift the right elbow, exhale down. Good, keep going. Few more rounds. This is a very short exercise as well. So notice here that we're creating a space of energy and a lock of energy just around the heart. Good, so we're allowing the energy of the heart chakra to freely move around. Also on a physical level, working through the mid-upper back. Good, last two and last one. Here, pull your hands apart best you can without letting go. And again, squeeze root lock, squeeze anus, sex organs, navel center, squeeze. And exhale, release and let it go. Bring your hands down, close your eyes. Staying here in cross-legged position, you can recross your legs. Maybe you want to take a different approach with your props or your blocks. Rearrange yourself so that you're comfortable. And, you know, if sitting on the floors doesn't work, you can always sit on a chair. All of these exercises go just as well on a chair. So do your best in whatever way you're feeling right now to accommodate for what your body needs. Get some more blankets, get some more pillows, and make it really comfortable. The worst thing is if we give away our practice because we can't find that. We have to look a certain way. So relax that idea now and just be here. Hands are on the front of your shins. Inhale, press the spine forward and exhale back. Now really focus and concentrate on the upper part of your spine. So we've done this before, but now we're going to take a little bit more of an approach where we're going to move the shoulders more so. Switch your hands over to your knees. Inhale as you press the spine forward, exhaling back. And you notice with that small change of moving your hands to your knees, now you can get in there to that upper spine and start to release anything that's been holding you back. And remember that the upper back, the area just around your neck and your throat, is also connected to the front of your body, obviously, but also energetically. That means that if you're holding pain in the upper shoulders, then that's also a symptom of what's happening around your heart. It's something to think about and to consider. Almost there. Just about a minute left. Close your eyes now. I'm going to hold steady, but you close your eyes and do your best. Almost there. Last two. And last one. Inhale very deeply. Relax your shoulders down. Close your eyes now. Let yourself settle into the energy flow. This might be a good time to remind yourself to inhale from all four directions. And exhale into four directions. We're moving on now to the next part of our Kriya, and that is neck rolls. So for neck rolls now, drop your right ear to your right shoulder. Inhale as you circle all the way to the back. And as you exhale, bring your chin towards your chest. So after all the work that we've done on the spine, this might feel really good, or you might be feeling a little tender. And either way, you can take your time now and slowly circle your neck. Again, we're not here for too long. Good, come to center, and then holding here, go in the opposite direction. Again, your eyes are closed, hands are on the knees, and then slowly circle your neck in the opposite direction. Inhale very deeply, and through the nose, exhale. Notice any shifts, notice what new ideas might have come to you, a clarity that might have come forward. First exercise, well, the previous exercise, we worked on the throat and the heart and the back, and now we're allowing that energy to make its way upward, make more of a connection to our divine nature, our intuitive nature. Good. And switching the crossing of your legs now, or taking a chair if you need to, grabbing any more props. We're going to be here cross-legged for a little bit longer. From here, come back into bear grip. And remember we had it doesn't actually matter, but you had one hand in front of the chest and the other one gripping. And now this time hold it here around the center of your throat. And just for a moment, squeeze root lock, squeeze anus and sex organs and navel center. Just feel the squeezing and the contracting. Now, if you're pregnant or menstruating, you go very, very lightly here. Otherwise, you can give that a good tug. And that's a good way of staying grounded. It's a good way of reminding ourselves that we belong of the earth and to stay centered here. And when you squeeze root lock, it's a very fast way to get calm. Okay, so now take a deep inhale, pull your hands apart and squeeze root lock. Squeeze anus, sex organs, navel center. Exhale all the air out, let it all go. Hold the breath out and then squeeze. Don't breathe. Hold it out and squeeze. Awesome. Release. Inhale. Bring your hands above your head. Pull, pull. Pull your hands apart. Squeeze root lock. Inhale deeply. Squeeze root lock. Hold your hands in place. Exhale all the air out. Let go of the lock. And then with your breath out, squeeze. Good. Relax your hands down. Come back to the center of your throat. Inhale. Pull your hands apart. Squeeze root lock. Through the nose, exhale. Squeeze the lock. Inhale, hands above the head. Squeeze the lock. Exhale. Squeeze the lock. Beautiful. One more round. Relax your hands down in front of your throat. Inhale, pull, squeeze the lock. Stay steady here. Exhale, release the lock. Last one above the head. Inhale. Pull your hands apart, squeeze the lock, hold the breath. Keep your hands in place. Exhale all the air out, squeeze the lock. Beautiful, and release. Let it go. Relax your hands all the way down to your knees. Close your eyes, let it be. Beautiful, nicely done. Come all over onto your hands and knees, back into rock pose. And here it's a good idea to make sure that your knees are comfortable. If this posture doesn't work, certainly go back to cross-legged. You might appreciate the relief now that we've been cross-legged for a while. I like to take a pillow and place it under my knees so that I have a little bit of cushion there. You can do that. Or you can take a blanket or fold up your mat so that it is providing an extra layer of comfort. And again, if it doesn't work, totally fine to stay cross-legged. We're moving now into one of Kundalini Yoga's foundational Kriyas. So this is Kriya within the Kriya, and this is called Sat Kriya. Bring your palms together, interlace all of your fingers, but leave the index fingers exposed, and then cross your right thumb over your left. Bring your arms all the way up so your elbows are hugging the ears. If this works, great, keep it there. Otherwise, you can lower it down, or you can bring your hands at the center of your chest, or if this is not comfortable, you can bring your hands over your heart, over your belly. Okay, so from here, I'm going to show you the modified. You go ahead and take the posture that you appreciate the most. And from here, close your eyes now, and you're using a mantra, the rhythm of mantra. Sat, bring the belly button towards the spine, and Nam, release the belly out. We'll stay as a rhythm together, and we're not here for too long, but it will require you to stay focused and in rhythm. Close your eyes now. If you're pregnant or menstruating, you go very, very lightly on the pulling of the navel center. Let's begin now. Sat, Nam, 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 Sat, Nam. Keep going. Sat, Nam, 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 Sat, belly to the spine, Nam, release, Sat, Nam, 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 Sat, Nam. Sat. 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 Nam. Last two. Sat. Nam. Sat. Nam. Inhale very deeply. If your hands are over your head, keep them there. Inhale very deeply. Squeeze all the muscles. Squeeze from your pelvis all the way up through the top of your head. Hold the breath. And then very powerfully exhale through the nose. Release the energy upward. We'll do that 2 more times. Inhale, squeeze all the muscles from your legs all the way up to the top of your head. Squeeze everything. Exhale and let it go. 1 more time. Take a deep inhale. Exhale. Good. And release. Bring your hands down to your thighs. Take care now to sit very carefully and very quietly. If you need to move and readjust yourself, then do that with your eyes closed and allow all of this to flow. And you really earn this. We've done a lot of work in order to clear the spinal column and prepare for Kriya. So let it be now. Slowly and gently come all the way out of the posture. Well done. You'll come down now into your relaxation. So I'm going to stay steady here. And you come all the way down onto your back, preparing now for our relaxation. And then that's followed by a meditation and then our final closing. So please take your time now, gently come onto your back, remove anything from your vicinity that might interrupt your flat laying down position. Grab a sweater if you need it. Cover your eyes if you like. Pull your socks back on. And relax here. Relax your full body down onto your mat. Bring your legs over so that your toes are pointed out to the edges of your mat. Relax your arms down by your sides. Palms are facing up. And now squeeze your toes. Relax your toes. Squeeze your legs. And relax the length of your legs. Squeeze your belly towards the spine. Squeeze everything. And release. Bring your hands into fists and squeeze, tense everything. And release. Squeeze your face, your facial muscles all to one point. Make a funny face. And move your muscles of your face from side to side, up and down. And then relax. Separate your teeth, relax your jaw. Relax your nose and your nostrils. Relax your eyes, your eyelashes, your eyebrows. Relax all the hair on your head. Relax all the hair on your body. And by your own command, tell your entire body to relax. Surrender your body weight over to gravity. Know that you're held. Know that you're supported. Know that you're safe and secure. And maybe you're alone wherever you are, but we have each other. Or maybe you're in a place where you can hear the sounds of the people you live with, your family around you. And know that you're protected and you're guided. And this is exactly where you need to be, right here and right now. Relax. My Wish for You by Maya Angelou. My wish for you is that you continue to be who and how you are, to astonish a mean world with your acts of kindness. Continue to allow humor to lighten the burden of your tender heart. Continue in a society dark with cruelty to let people hear the grandeur of God in the peals of your laughter. Continue to let your eloquence elevate the people to heights they had only imagined. Continue to remind the people that each is as good as the other, and that no one is beneath nor above you. Continue to remember your own young years and to look with favor upon the lost and the least and the lonely. Continue to put the mantle of your protection around the bodies of the young and defenseless. Continue to take the hand of the despised and diseased and walk proudly with them in the high street. Some might see you and be encouraged to do the same. Continue to plant a public kiss of concern on the cheek of the sick and the aged and the infirm, and count that as a natural action to be expected. Continue to let gratitude be the pillow on which you kneel to say your nightly prayer, and let faith be the bridge you build to overcome evil and welcome good. Continue to ignore no vision which comes to enlarge your range and increase your spirit. Continue to dare to love deeply and risk everything for the good thing. Continue to float happily in the sea of infinite substance, which set aside riches for you before you had a name. Continue, and by doing so, you and your work will be able to continue eternally. Slowly turn to your right side, make your way all the way up to a seated position. Come back to your seated posture. Grab a pillow or a block, whatever you need to sit comfortably. Make sure that you have a little bit of elbow room so that you can move freely. This meditation is the doer of truth. 3 movements, 3 pieces of the mantra. Sat, Kar, Tar. So together, press your palms together. The sound here is Sat. Kar, as you push the wall away in front of you. Tar. Good. Sat, Kar, Tar. 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 Last 2. Sat, Kar, Tar. Sat, Kar, Tar. The doer of truth. Sit for a moment, let everything settle. Come back to how you felt when you first sat down on your mat today. Take a moment and consider how you're feeling now. We close with a long Sat, short Nam. Inhale very deeply. And exhale completely. Sit with a spine of steel and a heart of gold. Inhale, let's finish off our practice. Inhale. Sat Nam. 2 more. Sat Nam. Last one. Sat Nam. Please ground yourself, bring your forehead and your palms to the ground, closing off the energy of our practice. Taking a moment to settle back and settle in to however you're feeling now. My name is Salimah, yoga therapist. It's a pleasure and an honor. If you're enjoying what is happening here online, I thank you very much. You feel free to make a donation. All the teachers here are, it's a collective effort. And so everyone's putting in their time to make sure that we can still bring you broadcasts and be part of a greater community. So donations are most welcome. Hit your next part. I teach on Monday nights and Thursday nights live. And if you like to catch some of the pre-recorded videos, feel free. There's about 200 of them out here. So thank you again for joining me here online. Once again, I'm Salimah, yoga therapist and director of YogaVision Studio. And for now, we're broadcasting from our homes. Lots of love to you, and looking forward to hearing your chats and your comments below. Please do, if you have any questions, you feel free to do that. And look forward to hearing from you. It's always nice to get a little email from time to time. Lots of love, and appreciate your presence there. Sadnam.